Hello guys, good morning everyone. Welcome to the session and welcome to the yet another Topper's Talk. Yes, in this Topper's Talk, we have all India rank 17 Udaykumaar with us, and he has, in the recent GATE 23 examination, secured 74 marks out of 100 and secured all India rank 17. So let's hear it from Uday. What was his preparation journey? What were his obstacles? How he overcome and how he eventually come up to this very fantastic rank of 17. First of all, Uday, heartiest congratulations to you to this big success of getting 17th rank, right? And welcome to the BYJU'S exam prep session.
Thank you, sir.
So Uday, first question is, how are you feeling and how exactly you felt when you saw the result?
It is not expected result, sir. I was expecting around 100, but
Okay.
less than 20, it's totally unexpected, sir.
Yeah, great. Usually we have the mentality, we expect the worst, but then when it best happens, we are all ready and happy for it.
I was in shock initially, but I saw the result three times.
Yeah, you might have
maybe
refreshed. Yeah, you might have refreshed.
Yes, 2-3 times continuously. Maybe it's not true. Maybe it's not true.
But then it was finally true.
Finally,
After so many times refreshing, it is 17 only fixed.
It is 17 only.
Chalo,
No
great.
changing. So after that, I realized it is 17 only.
Yes. So, Uday, I think you mentioned me that you're also working in NTPC.
Yes.
From past 2 to 3 years, right?
Yes, sir, since 2020.
So your preparation journey is going to motivate many students because, whenever I take some general sessions on YouTube, there's a very common question by many students, sir, we are working, can you guide us? What should be our plan? Because people are not able to manage the preparation with, the working culture. So you have done it and you have got a very good rank. So we'll speak about that as well. So, tell us about your preparation. What was your main ideology of preparation? Whether you focused on concept more or questions more? Tell us about your ideology of preparation.
Since it is not first time for me.
Okay. Hello.
So I had little basics.
Okay. Uday, your video is stuck.
Your video is stuck.
Now it is okay?
Now it is okay.
Please continue.
Since it is not the first time, so basics are in my mind, sir. Because I get in the last year also. So basics. So my preparation strategy was prepare basics, refresh the basics along with problems.
Right.
Mostly, I used to dedicate my time on problem solving. If you solve a problem, to get a good problem, your basics also get clear. That concept.
Correct. So, and as you mentioned, this is not your first attempt. So you appeared last year also. And if I talk with respect to electronics, last year was a little difficult paper. This year, slightly easier side. So yeah. So how was your problem solving? Matlab, you solved only easy questions, or you have solved all difficult questions as well? So what was that approach? What a student should do?
My means in preparation or in exams? Sir?
In preparation.
In preparation, sir, I used to. Yes, I take on book, sir, workbook.
Okay. So if your problem solving is from standard books, that means you have covered all variety, easy to good level.
So this time I did not solve from standard textbook, sir. I solved last year, sir.
Okay.
In 2020, I solved problems from standard textbooks.
Solve problems.
I followed materials on the online videos.
All right.
Especially BYJU'S.
Okay.
Problem solving videos. I regularly follow BYJU'S problem solving videos.
Great. That is what the mixture of basics and problem solving capability will make you succeed in GATE. Okay, sticking only to basics will not help, and directly going to questions also cannot help. Other than the problem solvings that you have followed from the solved questions of standard books, or maybe the problem sessions taken by BYJU'S. Other than that, what was the role of PYQs? Have you solved PYQs also? How many? What is the role of that?
I have not solved all PYQs, sir. But last 5 to 10 years.
Last 5 to 10 years.
5 to 10 years.
Because yeah, even if you get less time and if you solve 5 to 10 years also, they are very accurate because the recent 5 6 year trend will judge more what is the exact level going on,
Exactly.
how many types of
Pattern
questions,
will
what
repeat.
area. Question will not repeat, but you'll get the area from which area difficult questions can be targeted and which subject has to be in more depth, more weightage, right? So during the preparation of Uday Gate, so any subject, one or two troubled you in preparation, or all were very smooth for you?
No, no, sir, not at all smooth because everything in every subject I had a problem because
Okay.
in every subject there are tough chapters. Easy chapters, okay, but when it comes to tough chapters, I had to see the video or I had to read from the textbook, means material. So it is not easy, sir. It is not smooth preparation.
Right.
So,
So when you faced any difficult chapter, what was your approach to handle that?
first I'll take a break, sir.
Mhm.
So I'll dedicate early morning time to that subject, is that chapter. Early
Right.
morning. So I open a video or textbook or material, whatever. So I open it and I'll read it, sir. If I don't get, then I'll go to video. First I'll read. Then if I don't get it, then I'll search in YouTube.
Okay.
So mostly I'll get that video, so I'll read from there.
All right. Chalo, great. So that means every student will have some difficult areas, some challenges, but you have to figure out a way to overcome it. And that makes you into the topper category. If you discard that, if you leave it, you may be successful, but very rank like 100 or 500 or 1000 you can get. Okay. So that's a good example that you have set for the students. You have to anyhow overcome and your challenges. Right. So while preparation, how much focus you have given on the test series, like subject test, mock test, mixed subject test? What was your approach for the tests?
I did not get the time to attend the test series, but
Hmm.
I attended least means five subject tests. I have attempted all five subject tests,
Okay.
but for mock test I did not attempt. So, it means 2 3 max 2 3.
Okay. Okay.
At a 3 hours test I could not give the time. So I used to give the subject test more, subject test practices.
So you focused on individual subject, you made it really strong, but still you managed to give 2 3 mocks and you have got a very good rank, right? So many students go without any mock test. So I think at least, worst case, if you're not getting time, at least 2 3 you should see, so that
Yes,
at least you make a basic time management. Ki
time,
3 hours.
time management.
Okay,
That
you
makes
have studied individual subject, your concepts are okay, but that time management is very crucial. Otherwise, in that 3 hours, okay, you'll
that
not be able to complete, because many students say, sir, if exam was of 4 hours, I would have got first rank. But this argument doesn't make sense. So you have to
everyone
improve
makes
the
this
time
argument.
management skill. Correct. So now let us come to a very important point. As you're mentioning, for test also, you could not get much time. And I know the biggest reason for it is because you are a working professional. And since with working, you have managed problem solving, you have managed to recover your basics, you have managed to solve subject tests, few mock tests you have managed. So that is also, commendable job. So I would like to tell you how you managed your preparation time with the working, how much time you are able to give daily, or whether your preparation on weekends only. So please elaborate on that.
So I can't comment on weekends because my job is shift rota, sir. Means
Okay, it is
shift
shift,
pattern. So 8 days shift. So no weekends.
no weekends.
So no weekends. So whenever I get a time,
Today, I think it is stuck.
I used to study, sir.
Uday, hello, I think video is stuck, Uday. Now, now,
Hello,
now,
it is
now
clear,
it is
sir.
okay.
No?
It is okay. Yeah. So you were talking about
Ah,
shifts. You are in shifts. So how you manage? Let us resume from
right.
that.
So daily I used to give at least 3 to 4 hours.
Okay.
Means if I get leave, sir, then I'll give 5 to 6 hours. But leave, it is not easy to study, sir. When you're
Yeah.
working, it's not easy to study.
And managing your complete time with shift culture also is little difficult, because you have to
Exactly.
even adapt to the situation. Sometimes you're
Night
working
shifts also.
at night, sometimes you're working at afternoon. Okay, so when you change your shift timing, so adaptation also is very
So,
difficult. It was not a regular schedule for you, so big applause that you have really adapted in every situation and performed your best. And it is a big example for working professionals like Uday has even not only cracked in with working, but in the shift culture. Okay, where adaptation also is a challenge. At least in the initial phase, it is a big challenge. So how exactly you're feeling at NTPC? You're satisfied there? Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Uday, I think it is stuck. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hi guys, I think there is some connectivity issue with Uday and he'll be rejoining very soon. So, till this time you have been listening, how he managed his preparation, working in a culture like NTPC, that too, he had shift cultures. So, really hard Uday managed to get to this success. And yes, Uday is again back with us, as I mentioned.
Sorry,
Yes.
sir. It's a little glitchy.
No issues, no issues. Students will have the patience to listen to, such a big achievement.
Thank you.
Right. So, Uday, could you manage to complete syllabus, and by what time you finish? So whatever you finish, what uh, when you stopped, what was your pure revision time? It is there like last 30, 40 days or last 50 days when you started the complete revision?
Last month, sir. In the last month only.
Last month, mostly January you focus on revision. Before that,
January, after Jan 15. Last 20 to 30 days.
okay. So before going to the exam hall, like EC, I remember it was on 5th February, right?
This
So
is very evening.
5th February, yes, second slot. So before just going to the exam hall, 1 hour or 2 hours before, how Uday was feeling? Nervous or confident? What was the state of mind?
Sir, nothing was in my mind, sir.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. All cool.
Not full also, but nothing was in my mind, sir.
Chalo, great.
Whatever happens, that will happen after the exam.
That will happen, right? And
That will
because you
happen.
prepared, concepts, questions, everything, so you might have had that feeling, yeah, if the paper is difficult, it is difficult for all, it is easy for all. So you did not panic in the exam hall, right?
No, sir.
Because throughout the year, GATE, you need to apply concepts and practice. You need to practice, but at the end day, it is more about the mental ability test. You have to have your basic confidence with you, because otherwise I've seen many bright students collapsing on that particular day because they had they could not save their temperament at that time, I can say.
Exactly. Temperament makes major role in exam.
Major role, right? So in that 3 hour paper, you finished the paper before 3 hours, or you felt short of time? What happened in the exam time?
Everyone will tell short of time.
Short of time?
Yes, exactly.
Okay. Chalo. Great. Yeah, usually happen, at least because we think, yeah, thoda, maybe 1 or 2 questions more I could
One
have.
or two. It happens with everyone, sir.
Yeah, that's
It
normal.
happens every time also.
Yeah, it happens with everyone every time, even on
Every time.
Chalo, so great. But yeah, still, I think you managed time sufficient to get the 74 marks. Right. So your major contribution to this marks is technical, or even an aptitude you secured good marks?
No, sir. Aptitude, I got 9 marks. 9 or 10.
So 9 marks. So marks you lost because of verbal or because of the aptitude part?
No, sir. Aptitude part only. Two marks questions.
Acha, 2 marks question, right? Yeah, because big
aptitude.
descriptive questions are also there sometimes.
Big descriptive questions, sir. I have lost focus, sir. So,
but still, more or less on an average, students are able to get around, few will touch 13, 14 also, but on an average, students are able to manage around 10, 11 marks from aptitude on an average. So you secure 9, it is decent number, right? And that is one big point with the GATE exam. You can, score maximum maybe from aptitude, maybe from technical, whatever, because we don't have any sectional cutoffs, right? So what was your favorite technical subject?
okay. All are my favorite only, sir.
No number one?
If you ask analog electronics.
Like analog electronics.
Little bit
edgy. Most feared subjects. Okay, most loved is analog. Most feared?
Most feared. Communications.
Communication. Okay. But yeah, that's what, if you're thinking that much, means almost all your subjects are on similar line, and that you actually have to maintain to come to the top of
Similar. Yes, sir.
Yeah, chalo. Great. So, Uday, look, your advice, your final words of advice to all the students who are going to appear in Gate 24 or Gate 25. Okay, how they should balance their preparation and what are the important 2 or 3 factors they should definitely follow.
First of all, they should focus on their basics, sir. I'll advise them to solve textbook problems, because that will give you proper understanding of questions. So practice, nothing else.
Cool, complete practice. Yes. Basics plus
Complete,
practice.
basics plus practice, nothing else required.
So yeah, dear fellow aspirants, if you're going to appear in GATE or ECE anytime next year, so you just remember that, first fix up your basics and practice. Ekdam lag jao. Okay, then definitely results is going to be in your favor. So then my last question to you would be, in what ways BYJU'S exam prep helped you in this journey to secure All India rank 70?
I enrolled first test series by just test series.
Okay, so you used to give all
I used to do test series.
Right.
Regularly.
And any videos you followed? Any videos you followed?
I used to follow regularly, sir. Aptitude part, I've studied nothing other than Rakesh Talraja aptitude videos.
Okay. And in technical?
Technical, I used to follow regular videos, sir. Regular problem solving videos. Previous year questions also I have followed.
Okay.
Previous year questions I did not solve from book.
Okay.
I solved it from YouTube videos only.
Okay, great. That means since it was a second attempt, so your major focus, as you mentioned earlier, also was problem solving, and you used to follow regularly the BYJU'S YouTube.
Problem solving videos.
Great. Chalo, so great to know that, Uday. And once again, a big congratulations from my side, from the entire BYJU'S exam prep team for getting this rank, All India rank 17, 74 marks out of 100. And big thanks for giving your valuable time. I know it will be working. You'll be joining office today?
No, sir, I'm at home.
So you are at home. Okay.
I came home, sir.
Okay, after the results?
No, sir.
So you came before only.
Before results,
how is the family feeling now once you saw the result?
They are feeling great, sir.
They're feeling great.
They're excited more than me.
So what is the next step? You will be continuing in NTPC, or you want to explore some other options?
I want to get into BRD.
Okay, great. All the very best for all your future endeavors. You have got one success, and many more success to come up in the life. And thank you for giving your valuable advice to the students, because many students will watch this video maybe right now, maybe after some months. Okay, and if 1 or 2 tips from your side maybe changes their career, okay, and helps in their preparation journey. So the intent of this video is totally successful. Right. So thank you there, and all the very best for your future endeavors.
Thank you.